Beauty may be in the eye of the beholder, but we're meeting with a makeup artist who's going to show us how to put our best face forward. Well, Delina, I am super excited to have you on the show because I have followed your work and have been a huge fan of your work for ages, and we're friends.
Yes, we're friends.
But for those people who don't know, tell us about your journey to becoming a makeup artist.
Yeah, so I started with a degree in chemistry, so it was kind of unexpected that I was going to go into makeup, but I was just really passionate about it, and I love making people feel good, and it's a great way to do that.
You're a very modest person, but you're wildly successful, and you are a celebrity makeup artist. You work with a number of celebrities that we know and love, so can you name drop a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I've worked with a lot of comedians, actually. Francesca Ramsey, Phoebe Robinson, Issa Rae, Alana Glazer, and yeah, I love them. They're all amazing people.
So you have this amazing business that you've been able to grow as a makeup artist, and then the pandemic hits.
Right.
How were you affected?
I mean, immediately it was like my calendar just started like kind of going away. So I was wondering, what am I gonna do? And I've always had a presence on Instagram and on YouTube. And so I just started saying, okay, I'm gonna create content every day. And it just kind of grew and it became something that attracted brands. And now I have brand deals and my business has just completely changed.
And speaking of pandemic pivots, you actually have a new podcast. Tell us about that.
I do. So my new podcast is called It Takes a Village. And I'm really excited about this. It's where I share the people who have helped me in my business. And so I'm excited to share this with like creatives and entrepreneurs.
So with that being said, you are an expert in your field. And so today you're going to be sharing some tips and tricks for women of color who are on their makeup journey.
That's right.
So let's go and do that.
Let's go and do that.
All right, Delina, so you have some quick and dirty tips, particularly for women of color when it comes to makeup. What's one of the first ones?
Okay, so when it comes to women of color, I think it makes a lot of sense to moisturize your skin. I meet a lot of women that say, okay, my skin is oily, I need to avoid moisturizer, and it is actually the reason why we should use even more moisturizer.
Interesting.
Yeah, so make sure you moisturize morning and night. It's a big deal, especially under makeup. So my second tip is a bold lip, which funny enough, we both are wearing.
I love a bold lip.
Yeah, so this one is really great. It's like a berry kind of color. This type of color looks really beautiful on everybody. It actually makes the skin look brighter and it makes the teeth look whiter. My next tip is lashes. So I know people are a little bit scared to use lashes. Individuals are actually easier to use, but I suggest lashes with a bold lip. It's everything.
That's a great tip. Okay, another tip for women of color.
Contouring. So I wouldn't say that that's really optional for us because we typically have multiple tones in our skin. So you can either get two different foundations, where you use a lighter foundation in the center and a deeper foundation on the outside, or you can use a bronzer or a deeper contour shade to add that definition, but we have to add definition back into our face.
Very, very true. Well, thank you so much for these tips. I absolutely love this, and I'm gonna be putting my best face forward thanks to you.
Absolutely, you're welcome.